Hello guys, how you guys doing? How you guys doing? Fine. So today I'm gonna talk about a movie that I just watched called The Social Dilemma. So yeah, Social Dilemma is basically a movie talk about social media and the impact of social media to the people. So there will be five questions that I'll be answering today. The first question is what is the consequence of using social media in the future? So using social media in the future could lead you to addiction. I mean, right now, not talking the future, right now social media has brought you addiction unconsciously. I mean, many teenagers, the first thing they do after when they wake up is grabbing their phone, and that is the example of the addiction. I mean, social media first aim is to make people more easier, like the positive impact of social media. It aimed to make you more practical in every aspect, but people tend to be killing time with killing their boredom or killing their time with using their social media, and it changed it into addiction, and this addiction could be a lot worse than ever if it could not be prevent. And as the technology growing, I think the addiction will growing too. So yeah, the addiction is the problem. So the second question, what can the government do to protect citizen privacy? So yeah, the movie also talk about the privacy that being sold to the company. The user's privacy is being sold by the social media company to the advertisement company. Yeah, I think what the government can do is making boundaries or limitations, so the company knowing the limit of selling our users privacy. Yeah, I think the limitation boundaries and strict regulation. And the third question is who should be responsible in this issue and why. If the issue is about the addiction, I think the one that should be responsible is the user itself, because you know being a social media user is about self control. I think so, because we cannot compare one users to another users, because the time usage and the time usage on the social media is slightly different. I mean, you cannot compare my social media usage and your social media usage, because I barely touch my phone. So yeah, I think it's the user itself who should be responsible with their addiction. And then the fourth question is, uh, do you think democracy is effective? I think digital democracy is a big revolution, and it's a brilliant idea. But I do think that Indonesia is not ready yet for the digital democracy, since the problem in Indonesia is the access. I mean, this idea is really good idea, but it nearly impossible to be implemented in Indonesia, because we have the lack of access. What I mean by access is the access to the internet. I mean, the concept of democracy itself is about making make every citizen participate in every democratic events, right? But if not every people having the access, I do believe that it is not democracy. And question number five, what is the solution in this case? So the solution in this case is about, I think the solution about the social media impact. The social media impact solution is, for now time for not I think the best way is, to having self control about you about you know about about your time management, about your time usage, about your priority and everything you could do. I mean, social media could impact that harmfully to your lifestyle. It could create the bad habits, and it could impact your study lifestyle, work lifestyle. I mean, a lot of things that could make you unproductive in your day. So yeah, it's about self control. And if we're talking about in the future, solution in the future, I think an education about social media itself to the upcoming generation is important. And for the social media company, I think it's good to have to it will be great if the social media company create, an time limitation for every users to to use the social media itself. So let's say the social media make a program which the users able to access it from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. I think it's a great idea if the social media could use that idea. So yeah, I think that's it about the social dilemma movie. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. I mean, yeah, it's been love. Peace out. Goodbye.